Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. So, with the siding and trim pretty much all done, I still have 3 windows. I cannot wait to be away from this road and all of the cars on it. With all of the trim pretty much done, I still have 3 windows that I need to trim out, but the reason I've taken so long with this is they're windows within masonry work, meaning they are the windows in our block foundation. A couple different ways to go about it, just trying to figure out how I want to go about it to make it look the best. But aside from that, one of the last few things that I need to do around this place is to landscape, do the final landscaping. And one of the biggest eyesores, even though I've put a ton of money and work and time and every other thing I can put into this place, one of the biggest eyesores on this place is this hillside right here. This hillside that goes right up next to the road that gets overgrown so very quickly. I would really like to dress this all up before we put it on the market. That way when any potential buyers pull into the driveway, hopefully the nice landscape and nice color siding, nice trim, and nice stone, well, I think it's nice. Hopefully that distracts them from this road and cars such as this. So a nice view could be the decision maker for somebody because of this road, but once the landscaping is all done, obviously I think the view speaks for itself. Hopefully we won't have any problem selling this place, but who knows. So first things first, I have to take my hedge trimmers, trim down this whole hillside, rake that all up, and then probably weed whack just to get it even lower. And then we need to cover everything in landscaping fabric. And then it sounds really weird to be saying this in October, but we can go get a bunch of mulch and not only mulch that hillside, but go around and remulch all of the planters after we get all the weeds pulled. So quite the weekend project that we've decided to take on, but it needs done. So cars. Yeah, I don't know how much of this work I'm actually gonna get done tonight because it's Friday evening. I'm tired, I'm hungry, we have some running around to do, but this needs done. So enjoy the time lapse. What's your name? Yeah? What were you just asking me? Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know? Hey, how old are you?
2.
You're crazy. No way you're 2. Alright, so that's already looking better. Got this whole hillside back here cut down. That went relatively quick. Like I said, there wasn't a bunch of big, thick, tall grass like there was over here. So it was mostly poison ivy and smaller weeds. So tried to be real careful and tried to keep Eleanor out of it. But I have 2 piles that I need to get cleaned up, but we need to step out and run over to the property real quick and grab some supplies from the grocery store. And then we'll be back. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so after looking it up online, they were saying that if you mix vinegar and water at a 1-to-1 ratio with some Dawn dish soap and then spray it on any areas that you don't want weeds or grass, it should kill it. So Eleanor and I took my commercial grade, industrial grade sprayer, mixed up 3.5 gallons of this concoction We're gonna spray this hillside down, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit all these other planters. So hopefully it works. They're saying it usually takes a couple hours and you'll see some results. So let's start spraying. Okay guys, so it is Sunday morning. We sprayed that vinegar water solution on last night, let it sit overnight, and yeah, I mean, it really didn't do anything. So, you know, kind of a waste of 15 bucks and about 30 minutes of my time, but you know, it was worth a try. If it worked, it worked. If not, whatever. So the one thing that it did do really, really well was make my entire house smell like vinegar. So we have that going for us. But regardless, this morning what I need to get done there are these little root balls right here. I got a few of them there that need dug out so that fabric lays down a little bit smooth. So I'm going to get those dug out of there. They should be dead by now. I think I chopped those down a couple years ago. And then right down here, I was thinking about this a lot last night and this morning. We have this like dirt wall to my gravel for my French drain. I think what I'm going to do is, especially like right through here where it's quite a bit of an elevation change, I'm going to take a lot of these bigger stones that I have some there and there's more there. I'm going to move those down here to try to help with that transition so I don't have to shovel all that down. It gets super steep. Doing that's going to help keep the mulch there, and it's, you know, should look pretty nice as well. So that is the plan. Enjoy the time lapse. All right, everybody, so 2 rows of fabric paper laid down. That was actually really nice. That roll went a lot farther than I thought it was going to. I think that's about as high as I'm gonna go. I don't really feel the need to follow that guardrail the whole way up and cut in around all this shrubbery and everything, so I think that alone is gonna look nice. Might throw a little scrap piece right here just to kind of finish that off. But next, I'm going to probably one day this week after work, I'll bring down the mini excavator and a power buggy and get a load of gravel, get a couple buggyfuls of gravel, the same river rock gravel that I used on the French drain, and just run down and tuck some behind these rocks and just kind of cover the bottom part of this fabric paper up with some fresh stone. That'll help to keep the bottom of this paper where I want it to be. I do need to get stone back here. This is gonna suck. But then from there, I am gonna just start getting bags of mulch from Home Depot, which is, I'm sure, probably really odd for them because most people do their mulching in the springtime. So we're coming into fall, but I need the house to look good for, you know, whenever we go to sell it and list it and take pictures. So yeah, we'll get a bunch of bags of mulch and get that all mulched in, but that'll probably be next weekend. So this weekend was pretty productive. We got everything cut down, paper laid, so I'll see you guys back here whenever we're doing the stone and the mulch. See you then. All right, everybody, so had a nice early day of work on this Friday. Weather's looking pretty good. It's not too hot, not too cold. Just warm enough for my supervisor to be out here making sure I'm doing everything good. We're gonna do some landscaping. We got a bunch of mulch on our way in from work. I'm gonna go ahead and give this area a quick leaf blow and start laying some mulch down. So enjoy the time lapse. All right, everybody, so 90 bags of mulch, bought, trailered, and spread. Ran it on top of the fabric as well as that little bit on top of the hill that didn't get fabric just because of the space. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Huh? Oh, that smile. So yeah, we got 90 bags of mulch spread under the direct guidance of my littlest supervisor, Miss Victoria. No, you can't have the camera. Not yet, at least. So I would have saved a ton of money if I would have done this in the springtime. During spring, Home Depot usually runs specials for like $2 a bag. Unfortunately, right now it's about $3.75 a bag, so you know, not a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but this project needed done. It's my fault for dragging my feet for so long, but we're chipping away at it. As you guys can see down behind the garage, we still have a little bit more to do, as well as the rest of the planters. So one more pallet should be good, but holy cow, Victoria's getting heavy. That'll have to wait until like next week or maybe in 2 weeks whenever I have some more time. I have a couple side jobs coming up, as well as regular work, as well as getting stuff ready up at the property to start excavation. So a lot of stuff going on. But if you were wondering why I kept checking my phone, I have our Blink camera system pulled up. If you can hear it, Eleanor is napping on the couch, so trying to keep an eye on her, trying to keep Victoria entertained. Although you're pretty good at doing that yourself. So just trying to, you know, do my dad duties as well as get stuff done around the house, so that, like I've said in previous videos, we can get this house put up for sale. So a little bit more mulch to do, but for right now, I believe that's going to conclude this video. You want to say bye? Can you wave bye? Okay, maybe in a second. So I want to thank you guys for tuning back in to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. If you liked what you saw, please click the like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out our page on Instagram, as well as click on the link in the description and check out our store on Etsy. So holiday season's coming up, never know, maybe somebody would like a nice hat like that or a t-shirt. But either way, no pressure, just appreciate the continued support by watching these videos, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great weekend.